right, good afternoon. How is everybody doing? This is JL, the anti-guru, coming to you today. And we're listening to a little Mesa to set the mood. It's Mo Money Monday. So let's stop this music and we'll get right into this book that I've been reading, The Perfect Day Formula. All right. Move that out of the way. But we're going to learn today to conquer the afternoon. And there are 5 pillars that will help you learn how to conquer the afternoon. And that goes with the 3 C's that we talked about with this book by Craig Ballantyne, The Perfect Day Formula. And we're going to just jump right into it. Pillar number 1 is planning and preparation. It is the key to success for any goal in your life, whether you're in business or whether you're, you're just an average everyday person trying to get more out of your life. You know, when you learn how to control, how to have that control, because what you want to do is the control, which we talked about earlier, requires the removal of temptations. And that's what can keep you on track. If you keep those temptations down, that can keep you on track. Now, this is especially true if you are someone who is trying to do like a weight loss program or any kind of self-improvement that you're working on. But this is primarily, for business people. But again, this applies to everyone in life. If you want to have more control and create the perfect day every day, you can do that or come as close to it. Pillar number 2 is a professional accountability. Now, what that means is you need to get yourself a mentor. Hey, Cousin Jay, appreciate you coming on. But you need to get yourself a mentor or a coach, because all of the really successful people in this world have to have a coach, from Serena Williams to Warren Buffett. Steve Jobs had a coach, Tiger Woods. And what that is, when you have a mentor or a coach, they're that professional that gives you that accountability. You have to be accountable, and it makes you more effective, because when you got to go in front of that professional, just like you say, if it was Serena Williams, she had her tennis coach, and she hasn't been doing the things that he or she advised her to do, it's going to show up when they get together, and then she's going to have an account for that. So she's going to be accountable for those things. Now, pillar number 2 is social support. And what that really is, wait a minute, I got to get some of my lemon ginger tea. Got a new cup today. I'm a little ape over you. I may be a little ape over all of you, but let me get some of this in because my throat's getting a little dry. This is so good. I highly recommend this tea. It's lemon ginger tea. You can get it at probably any grocery store. I got mine at Food Line. But getting back into that inner circle, what that inner circle does is those are the people in your life who motivate you, who move you forward. And you have to be really careful about who you allow in that inner circle, because, I'm going to give you an example. Everybody's heard about the crabs in the barrel. And sometimes you have people in your life who are just like that. You're trying to reach up and you're trying to get up and get out and get over and move to the next level. And just like those crabs in that barrel or in that bucket, it'll be one. He'll get almost to the top, and then one of those other crabs will grab him by his leg and pull him back down. So having social support, having an inner circle will help you to conquer your afternoons, because how sometimes in the afternoon we kind of slow down, and if you've got somebody right there in your face who, first of all, is in your inner circle, somebody who's pulling for you, somebody who is wanting to see you succeed, they're going to call you on that stuff. What's wrong? What are you doing? Pick yourself up, dust yourself off. Pillar number 4 is incentive. Now, incentive is, and I'm going to quote there was a study done at Stanford University where they took these kids and they put a marshmallow in front of them. Or it could be anything. It could be candy or whatever. But the study was to see how long that kid would sit there before they ate that marshmallow. Because if they waited long enough, they could actually get 2. So they were putting off instant gratification for a bigger payoff. So you want to create incentives in your life just like that, especially in business. You know, I myself, a lot of times, you know, instead of going out and enjoying myself and doing different things and going to social events, sometimes I say, no, I can't do that. I've got this work I've got to get done, or I've got to write that report, or I've got to talk to this person. And I remember I had a friend, well, I still have him as a friend. He is an event planner, and he's always got something going on every weekend. And he'll hit me up, hey, man, we're going to be doing such and such over at so-and-so, and you need to come check it out. And I used to tell him, I say, hey, Jawan, man, I can't do it. I've got things I got to do. I'm trying to build a business. He's like, oh, you got to have fun sometime. And I say, I'll defer that instant gratification for the big payoff. That's my incentive. And then pillar number 5 is the deadline. And a deadline is anything. Now, I'm going to, again, use myself as an example. When I was a competitive bodybuilder, you know, there's a certain day that the show's coming up. So I'm training and I'm doing all these different things. And, you know, most of the time I trained anywhere from 12 to 16 weeks out before the date of that show. So that, hey, Kim, appreciate you coming on. So I would train, like I say, 12 to 14 weeks for that show, so that when I got on stage, I was in the best shape possible. And what that does, it goes back to accountability. If you don't set clear deadlines on what you're trying to do, if you don't have that inner circle pushing you forward, if you don't have that mentor to give you the critiques and get you on the right path, and that goes back to the planning and preparation. This all comes in together. So I'm going to go over these again. Who is this? Oh, no, I don't want to talk to you. So pillar number 1 is planning and preparation. That's the key to having success in any goal in life. Pillar number 2 is professional accountability. Get yourself a mentor or a coach. Pillar number 3 is make sure you have social support, that inner circle. Pillar number 4 is create an incentive. What's going to be that payoff? And then pillar number 5 is make sure you have a big deadline, some date specific to what you're trying to achieve, so that all of these things work together to help you conquer that afternoon and also in life. So that's pretty much all that I have for you today. You know, if you found value in this, or if you think there's someone else who can benefit from some of this, you know, please like, share, comment, and pass it along. I appreciate everything, every kind of comment, every kind of critique, because I need you guys. I consider most of you guys part of my social support. And some of you are also in my inner circle. And I even have my mentors and my coaches that I have to be accountable for. So remember my motto: the shortest distance between your dreams and reality is called action. So take some action today. Do something good. Write these things down. Let me go over it one more time. So if you didn't get a chance to catch it from the beginning, this is how you conquer your afternoon, which goes all along with the perfect day formula. And again, let me stop right there. Get the book. Get the book, Perfect Day Formula by Craig Ballantyne. I am definitely going to put a link where you can go pick it up on Amazon. You can get it in a hardback. You know, I've got my copy here. I like to read, but if you're not a reader, you can get it in an audio. So I'll leave that link as soon as I get finished with this live. But again, pillar number 1, planning and preparation. Pillar number 2, professional accountability. Pillar number 3, social support. Pillar number 4, incentive. And pillar number 5, the big deadline. All right, guys, we'll see you again. Today's Monday. I'll be on again on Thursday. I don't know exactly what time, but it'll probably be around about this time, between 2 and 3. So make sure, if you haven't, click the little button, the little notification button, so you can get a notification when I'm coming on live. All right, love, peace, and hair grease.